Today's saying a day is let's all have a dream. It's so good to live for a purpose or a dream, have a vision, so that we can stop dwelling on inconvenient things that happen every day temporarily for the time being, here and now. If we have a vision, it pulls us out of the feelings of despair or rumination or being obsessed with something unpleasant that has happened. So we need to have a dream. So in Buddhism, all schools of Buddhism, we all have the dream of uh, experiencing enlightenment of a Buddha, gaining enlightenment. So let's find out what that is. This is from the book The Purpose of Life. A vast number of people have been born and died on this earth, and of them all, only Shakyamuni Buddha has ever attained the highest level of enlightenment. This is why, when people say the Buddha, they refer to him. The difference between each level of enlightenment is said to be as great as the difference in wisdom between a human being and an insect. Recall the old Japanese saying, a cicada knows nothing of spring or autumn. Cicadas live above ground for only 7 days in midsummer. To expect a cicada to understand spring and summer, or spring and autumn, let alone winter and snow, is unreasonable, since each rung on the ladder of enlightenment represents a leap in wisdom, equivalent to that between cicadas and human beings. The wisdom of the Buddha at the 52nd level is exponentially greater than ours. Over 2.5 millennia ago, he taught that the universe contains countless worlds similar to Earth. On a clear night, the sky is full of sparkling stars. Our planet is part of the solar system, revolving around the sun, along with Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and the rest. The Milky Way is a galaxy containing 200 billion solar systems, and the cosmos contains more than 100 billion galaxies in all. The Buddha called a system containing 1,000 Earth-like worlds a small chiliocosm, equivalent to solar system. 1,000 small chiliocosms he called a medium chiliocosm, equivalent to galaxy, and 1,000 medium chiliocosms he called a great chiliocosm, equivalent to galaxy cluster. The totality of these systems he called the trichiliocosm or universe. When Copernicus proposed the heliocentric theory of the universe in 1543, people still believed that the sun revolved around the earth and the earth was the center of the universe. It is amazing to think that more than 2 millennia before Copernicus, Shakyamuni taught this far reaching view of the cosmos using terminology roughly equivalent to that used by astronomers today. Sutras are the Buddha's collected sermons. To convey the truth made known to him through the wisdom he gained upon attaining supreme enlightenment for 45 years, from his enlightenment at 35 to his death at 80. Shakyamuni Buddha preached a great many sermons all around India. His disciples recorded his sermons and collected them in what are known as sutras. They include the larger Sutra of Infinite Life, the Lotus Sutra, the Nirvana Sutra, and many more. In all, there are some 7,000 volumes containing his lifelong teachings. The frontispiece of this book illustrates content from the Parable Sutra. Column. One summer day, a cicada landed on a plum tree and noticed that the plums growing there differed in size and shape. Some were large, others small, some were round, others flattened. The cicada was puzzled and muttered, "This makes no sense." We might try to explain, "You crawled out of the ground in June, so all you know is summer. While you were underground, back in what is called spring, this tree was covered in white blossoms. Some were visited by bees and butterflies, and others were not, causing discrepancy in the size of the plums. Despite our best efforts, the cicada would only scoff and fail to understand. Unlike humans, a cicada lacks the necessary experience to grasp the concepts of spring and fall. In just the same way, while the Buddha possesses the wisdom that is needed to fully comprehend the three temporal worlds of the past, present, and future, human beings do not. The three worlds are as far beyond our understanding as the different seasons are for a cicada. Okay, very good. So one thing important to notice here is even though it said on this earth, until now, there's been only Shakyamuni Buddha as a Buddha. It doesn't mean we can never become Buddhas ourselves. I mean, it's difficult to become a Buddha while we are in this flesh. But our vision or dream is to become a Buddha in the afterlife. And in order to make that happen in this life, we are trying to fulfill our life's ultimate purpose, which is to have our root cause of suffering eliminated, to have the darkness of mind dispelled or the doubting mind vanquished. So this becomes our purpose in this life. And then in the afterlife, we will be born as a Buddha. That reality becomes settled for us now. So everybody has the chance, the opportunity, the potential. That's why it's called we all have Buddha nature. Some people get disappointed reading that line in this book, but if nobody else could ever become a Buddha, why are we seeking the teachings? So everybody has that potential. And it's good to live with a dream. That's, I think, makes life as beautiful as possible instead of fixating on troubling things every day. So good job, everyone, for being here, practicing together. Today's Wednesday. We're going to have our Karma Lab at 5 p.m. Pacific and advanced group session hosted by Anup at 9 p.m. Pacific. And have a wonderful hump day. Bye.
Thank you.
My pleasure.